He's worthy to be praised.
Oh my goodness, this is third time. We doing this the third time. Come on. Listen, we're having some technical difficulties in a real serious way this morning. But I'm still going on. I'm still excited. Listen, we're coming to you live this morning from our studio, and we're so grateful this morning, and we're thankful to God just for allowing us to be here this morning. So I don't have much time. So my time is very limited this morning because of the technical difficulties. And we're talking about creating your atmosphere. Oh my goodness, you can create your own atmosphere because, listen, you got to remember the quickest road to health is the mindset that you only have pleasant thoughts. If the quickest road to your health, to having good health, is your mindset, okay? You got to watch what you, and we talk about this all the time, but I want you to see how important it is, because somebody will say, yeah, that's what, and I got to deal with that. I got to deal with that because your health lies a lot in what you think deals with what happens in your life. What you focus on the most is what you will attract to you and what will take place. So listen, the quickest road to a healthy life is to fill your mind. To fill your mind with pleasant, healthy thoughts, okay? And once you do that, you will help your body, your mind, and your spirit live a healthy and loving life, because you will create a loving, healthy environment, your atmosphere. The way you think will create your atmosphere. What you're thinking about will create your atmosphere. Whatever's coming through your mindset will create your atmosphere. If you create negativity, negative thoughts, if you're constantly thinking negative thoughts, then that's the atmosphere you're going to dwell in. So listen, your dwelling time, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, your dwelling time, that's another whole topic within itself. Where you dwell, what is happening in the area, in the environment where you dwell, where you're dwelling, what is going on in your mindset, what is running around in your head, what kind of thoughts are you thinking? Are you creating a good, wholesome, loving atmosphere? Are you creating a negative, grumpy, unkind, unhealthy atmosphere? What are you creating? It's up to you today what you will create. Your atmosphere depends on what you think, how you feel, how you go about. Your energy attracts your vibe. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? What are you saying? What are you living? How are you living? How are you loving yourself? How are you doing what you do? What is happening in your life today? Where are you going? Are you on a good path? What road are you on? Where are you traveling to? Where are you going? Where you come from? What atmosphere are you creating today? This is enough to think about. What are you doing? How is your health? How is your living? How is your seeing? What are you seeing? Not what you're looking at, but what are you seeing? What's around you? What are you consuming yourself with? How are you feeling about yourself? What is going on? All of this is dealing with the thoughts that run through your mind. The thoughts that run through your mind creates your atmosphere, your environment, the things that are happening around you. You have control over this stuff. You don't have to be negative because you have negative people around you. Get rid of them. Stop hanging with the negative folks, We always want to talk about the naysayers and the negative folks. What about the good folks, the positive folks that are at your corner? What about them? Why don't you give them some airtime? Stop giving them haters, those people that envy you and want to be like you. Stop giving them all your airtime. Stop giving them all your thoughts. Stop pushing those that want to be with you, those that wants to be in your life, those that are supporting you. Good morning, baby girl. It's good to see you this morning. Love you. Mommy loves you so much. Listen, what's going on with you? How are you creating your atmosphere? Who are the people that you're hanging with? Are they not, are they negative? Are they dealing with a lot of negative vibes, and you're trying to be positive, and you're trying to live wholesome, and you're trying to be whole, and you're trying to recover from a place that you've been, and you're trying to do better in your life. You're trying to live more healthy. You're trying to think more positively, but you keep drawing all these negative people to yourself. Check your atmosphere. Check your thoughts in your mind, because when you start thinking good thoughts and wholesome thoughts and loving thoughts, you begin to draw those type people to you. Oh yeah, your mind will want to play tricks on you. Your mind will want to revert back to what's normal, or well, not what's normal, but what's familiar is the word that I want. Your mind will keep wanting to go back to what's familiar, but you got to fight to get through that stuff. You got to fight to get through all that negativity. You got to fight to change that mindset. You got to feed yourself some good stuff. You got to feed yourself some wholesome energy, some high vibration energy stuff, the stuff that will get you excited, the stuff that will get you and change you and help you to change deep down within. You got to go in and pull out all that bitterness, pull out all that anger, all that frustration. People left you years ago, and they didn't love you years ago, and your mama didn't do this, and your daddy didn't do that, and your sister didn't do that, and Uncle Jojo did not come to your aid, and this person didn't do that, and they cussed you out last week, and they talked bad about you yesterday. Let that stuff go. Change your environment. You can create your atmosphere. Only you know how to create your atmosphere. Good morning, Patricia. Only you have the power to change the people that you associate yourself with. Don't allow people to get you caught up in a bunch of nonsense and a bunch of foolishness, and you want to help them, but when you try to help them, they just suck you into their vortex, and you get caught up in that mess. And stay away from that stuff. And listen, I've learned when my phone rang, you got to know the people, and you got to know yourself enough to know when to talk to people and when not to talk to people. Because if you're at a low yourself, you don't need to be talking to somebody that's going to drain what little bit of energy you got. You let the phone ring, let it go to voicemail, check them out later, and say, God, you deal with it. You bless them, God, you work with that, because today is not my day to deal with them. Today is my day to deal with me, that I can create my atmosphere, that it'll be the one that I choose to live in, the one that is conducive for me, the one that I purpose to live in, that will cause me to have healthy, good health, loving thoughts, a good environment. Listen, you got the power to create your environment. You got the power to create your atmosphere. Don't let people suck you in to being something that you don't want to be. Don't let people suck you in to doing things you don't want to do. If you don't learn nothing else, learn how to be a leader and not a follower. Learn how to do and cause other people to succumb to what you do. Don't you give way to what, if it's not wholesome. Let me make that clear. See, because we have to distinguish between what's good for us. Only you know what's good for you, because God created you and he gave you of himself. He put his spirit in you that you can desire the things that he wants. If you seek him and ask him, Lord, what is the things that you desire for me to have? I know what I want. I know what I desire. But what about this plan that you got for my life? What about this path that you want me to be on? How do you want me to walk this path today? How can I love you more today, God, more than anybody else? How can I give you more of myself today, God, more than anybody else? And he may just tell you to say something positive, speak a kind word to that person. That's how you can love me more. Sow a seed into that person's life. That's how you can love me more. Just smile and radiate my joy from within. That's how you can love me more. That's how you can create that atmosphere that I desire that you live in. That's how you can love me more, by doing more of what pleases me and doing more of what pleases you, and stop allowing other people to bring their negative influences into your atmospheric space, and you're absorbing all of that negativity without allowing yourself to be who you're supposed to be. Because if you be who you're supposed to be, me. Nobody can bring you stuff that does not fit where you are. You don't have to allow people just to dump on you. You have the right to say, nope, not today, not receiving it. This is not today to receive your drama. You got to deal with your drama. It's yours. It's not mine. I choose not to deal with it. I opt out, because you can opt out of drama. Drama is optional. It's up to you whether you want to live somebody else's drama. You live your own drama, and then you get rid of your own drama. Learn how to be free in who you are. Learn how to be free in being happy. So you know what? This is what we do. We're happy. Our life is going good, and things are going well for us. But then we get around to those people that are so negative. Good morning, Sharonda. Good morning, Mr. Bazemore. We get around those people that are so negative, and nothing is going right in their life. But yet then you start dumbing down your life because things are going good for you. That's not the time for you to dumb down. That's the time for you to pump it up, because they need to see that, listen, you're coming around me with that, but if I pump mine up enough, maybe it'll flow off onto you, because that's my assignment. My assignment is to infect you with this good stuff so that that bad stuff can come out of you and you can be the being that you've been called here to do and to be. My job is to impact your life to the point that all that's in me, the being that is in me, is supposed to impact your life, to push you into going to where you need to go, to help you to overcome those dark moments that you've been encountering. So listen, I want you to know today, you can create your atmosphere. When you create a wholesome and a positive and a loving atmosphere, it gives your body what it needs. It strengthens your immune system, because when we deal with negativity, the poisons, we go back to the biochemicals that you release in your body, the different endorphins that flows through your body. When you think so much negativity, it kills your inside. But I want you to know that when you begin to laugh some, laughter is good medicine for the soul, because it releases the serotonins in your body that causes cancer cells to be killed out. Serotonin, those happy endorphins, they kill out the cancer cells. So the more you laugh, the more joy you bring into your body. The more you laugh, the more your body is saying thank you. But the more you deal with the negative people, have you noticed when you deal with them, they drain you some kind of terrible. So I want you to know, don't allow people to come into your atmospheric space and dump the garbage and then leave. You're not the dumping ground for the garbage. So don't assume that position in their life. If they want to hear you, you know when to cut it off. If I talk to you once, I talk to you twice, and you come back the third time and you're still dealing with the same old crazy stuff, that means to me that you want to keep dumping, and I can't let you dump no more, because I'm not a dumping ground. So my atmospheric space is very important to me. I cannot allow you to hinder my progress. I cannot allow you to breathe that stuff, because when we allow it to come in, let me tell you something, a standing pond, a body of water that stands and there's no flow becomes stagnant after a while. After a while, it will begin to stink. So when those people keep coming to you and they're bringing their garbage over into your pure, clean, flowing river of water, and then they want to just bring that stuff over, after a while, they're going to contaminate your stream. Your stream will not be crystal clear. It will not be flowing crystal pristine clear anymore, because you will be allowing them to come and breathe those germs, breathe that negativity, breathe that hate, breathe that bitterness, breathe that gossip. When people want to gossip, cut them off, baby. Don't let them. Gossiping is dumping. Gossiping is dumping. And the next thing you know, you're in there with them talking negative about somebody else. But don't you know what you put out into the universe, into your atmosphere, has a way of coming back to you. So you have to surround yourself with wholesome and positive people that are going somewhere, that are talking some good stuff, that are leading some good footsteps, that God is moving in their life, and you can see the power of God operating in them and through them. So now I want you to know today, you can create your atmosphere atmosphere. What are you going to do today? What are you going to create today? Will you create an atmosphere that will be conducive to the loving people that you desire to attract to yourself? But listen, the universe, the law of the universe is likes attract likes. If you like wholesome, healthy, and positive people in your life, then that's what you have to be. That's what you have to become. If you want to be a whiner and a crier, well then that's what you're going to attract. But I come to let you know today, you can create your own atmosphere. It's up to you. God has given you the ability to co-create with him, to create that which you desire. So I want you to know today that you can create your own atmosphere. This is a new day. This is a new day. This is a new me. Thank you, sis. I love you so much. I'm just grateful for God just allowing you guys to be here with me this morning. Oh my God, in the name of Jesus. Yes, we do bind them out in the name of Jesus. We look. I just want you to know that God is so faithful. He is so faithful. He is so faithful, and he is so true. So I want you to know today, watch what's going through your mind, because when you think healthy, wholesome thoughts, good, positive, loving thoughts, it has a lot to do with how you feel. Listen, I want you to just think about sometimes when you're sitting still, your mind start going down the road of down that memory road, and you start thinking about people that's gone on to be with the Lord, and you start thinking about how you miss them. And look, I'm just being real this morning. If you don't watch yourself, you will go into a state of depression instead of doing it this way. Wow, I remember the time when we did this and we did that, and I'm so grateful just to have had those moments and those opportunities to share and to experience and to pour into them and to allow them to pour into me. So when I do it that way, I don't take myself down that road of ho-hum, because remember that ego self wants you not to move forward. It wants to keep you stuck right where you are. It wants to keep you in that place of not progressing, in that place of keep remembering and keep rehashing those old hurts. Forget that love with that dude that walked out on you. If he left you, he wasn't supposed to be there. No way. His time was up. His season was up. You're blocking the one that's supposed to come and be with you in your walk. Listen, your person that God has purpose for you is not where you are. He's where you're going. You're meeting when you get to where you're supposed to be. Your destiny is calling you this morning when you sync up with the one that God has purpose for you. So what you got to do right now is work on you, that you can line yourself up, and that when God get ready to cause that synchronicity to happen, that you will hit at the right place at the right time, and it will show up when it's supposed to show up. And you, oh my God, I got to go. My time is up this morning. I really got to go. So listen, you can create your atmosphere. Don't let people mess you up today. Listen, go throughout this day loving God, loving yourself. As I always say, you gotta love yourself. When you love yourself enough, you love God. When you're loving you, you're loving God. When you're pleased with yourself, God is pleased with you. See, because we put so much stuff on other people instead of taking responsibility for ourselves. You got to be responsible for your own actions. You got to be responsible for what's going through your mind and how you're thinking, how you're seeing. Sharonda, I want you to know you're moving. You're moving, you're moving, you're moving. You're moving, you're moving. Stay focused. Stay the course. Stay the course. Stay the course. Don't switch up. Don't switch up. Stay right where you are. Let God do what he's doing. Keep working on what you're doing. Keep focus on him. Keep your eyes on him. Don't take and put your eyes on people. When stuff don't look like it's going the way you want it to go, put your eyes back on God, because you're taking your eyes off of him, and he'll do what he said he's going to do. He's going to fulfill all that you ask him to fulfill. He's going to be all that you need him to be. So the people that you've been praying real hard for, let them go and let God take care of it. Don't you keep stepping in the way. The more you step in the way, you keep putting God's hands back, and you keep tying his hands. But he said, I got this. If you're going to give it to me and leave it and let me work it out. But don't. Oh my God, here it is. This is what I got to say this. When I start working it out, don't get upset with what what you see, and don't call it me not working, because I am working. It may not look like I'm working. It may not look like it's my work, but it is my work. I got to do what I got to do with them to get them to the place where I need them to be. You can't do it. You took them as far as you could take them. Now it's time for you to step back. You've imparted into them as much as you can. Now it's time for you to step back and let me do it. Now it's time for you to give me the wheel. As you people say, God, take the wheel and drive. Now it's time for you to give me the wheel and let me drive, and you sit in the passenger seat and watch my skills at work. Stop putting your hands in it. I got it. Stay focused. Stay focused. And this is a new day. This is a new me. And I really got to go because my time is really up this morning. And I love you guys so much. And I just want you to know that God is doing some phenomenal things. God is doing some phenomenal things. This necklace must be really popping, because that's the second comment. Sharonda, it's one of your products. It's one of Pizzazz products. So I'm grateful that you love it, because it's one of your products. I didn't get it from you, but I got it from your line. So it's your line. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful this morning for all that God is doing in your life and in the lives of his people. So listen, I want you to know this is a new day. This is a new me. And I'm so excited about what God is doing. Listen, I want to go higher. I want to go deeper. So will you share this video with me today? Will you share it with those that you feel that they need to change their atmosphere, and they need to know that they can create their own atmosphere, and it's up to them what they create? Even yesterday we talked about some things about your words. Your words have power. You have to be careful what you say out of your mouth. You have to be careful what you're thinking, because your thoughts beget things. Your words go forth and create stuff. It create the atmosphere. So listen, I want you to know that you are a champion and there is greatness in you. Will you release that champion in you today? Because God loves you so much, and I do too. Oh my God, this is such a wonderful thing. God is just doing some amazing stuff, you guys, and I'm so excited. Listen, if people don't feel like you're where you're supposed to be, don't worry about people. You just worry about God. Keep your eyes focused on him. Stay tuned in him, and watch him. Watch him do what he do. Watch him do what he do best, and that's be God. He can be God. He is God. So we don't have to try to be God. We can just allow him to be him through us. That's what we do. We allow God to be God through us, because he has an assignment on everybody's life. And you have value in this kingdom, in this earth realm. You have value. I value you. I value your time. I value your presence. And I love you so much. And I'm so grateful for your presence being with me this morning. So I want to let you know that this is a new day. This is a new me. And listen, go forward today and create your atmosphere. Create it to be what you want it to be. And just by chance, if some people show up that don't fit your atmosphere today, then you kick them out the atmosphere. You get rid of them, because it's just like you got a glass of water and the water is calm and it's nice and clear, and a bug land in the water. You got to get him out. Get the bug out. Oh God, that's a good one right there. I got to go. This is a new day and this is a new me, and I'm coming to you live today. Be blessed. God bless you, and I love you. Bye-bye.